squared. We went over a couple ways to compute the limit. You can do it numerically using a table. This is where we made that table f of x, and it looked like this. And we calculated the limit as we approached a certain value of x and found out what value f of x was approaching. You can do it graphically using a graph. This is where we drew a graph of our function like this. And as we approach a certain point where x is equal to c, we were able to determine, okay, it looks like this function is approaching some value k. And so the third way we're going to talk about computing a limit is algebraically. And there are a couple of ways to do that, and I've outlined them over here on the right-hand side. These are ways to compute using algebra. And so the first one we're going to go over here is the plug and chug method. So let's say that you're asked to take the limit as x approaches 3 of a function 2x minus 1. Now you could do it using the rules that we just covered, where you could say that this is equal to the limit as x approaches 3 of 2x minus the limit as x approaches 3 of 1. And then this is 2 times 3 minus 1. And then this is equal to 5. You could solve it that way, or you could solve it without going through all that hassle. So the limit as x approaches 3 of 2x minus 1, we can use the plug and chug method, which is where we take this value of 3 and we plug it directly into our equation and solve. And so we would say that this is equal to 2 times 3 minus 1, which is equal to 5, and that would be our answer. And that is the plug and chug method.